This is chapter 47 in Beyond Exile. It's called The Job. The last chapter, Ulrich, Frank returned to her apartment, and when he got there he saw some handcuffs on the table, but unfortunately he also found Dessy pointing a gun at him. And Ulrich fled the scene. And that's where we start this chapter, The Job. We're in Ulrich's kitchenette, scene number 163. There's Frank, there's Dessy, his wallet, and then the handcuffs of, they've been placed on Frank. And, so we can look at Frank in this situation. Nothing. We can look at Dessy. The third problem of philosophy is dialectics, says Dessy, slapping his passport on the table. And she's going into a monologue. The methodology is sterile because you can never come to the point where your present question is demonstrably better than your previous, or in any answer less provisional than the next. Your friend Tony dialed up a new system based on will. It was a flower of that same will. It had nothing to do with dialectics. It evaded philosophy in calling itself philosophy. Which brings me to your evasions, Frank. What am I going to say next? And you look at Frank. He shakes his head. He knows, but he wants to hear it from her. And Dessy's going to continue her monologue here. Our intelligence indicates that Ilich Sanchez has now earned the trust of Wadi Haddad. He's been given $5 million and orders to organize a major new terrorist attack. Your job is to kill Carlos. I'm your company contact. You know this. You've known this for a long time. Probably since you left Berkeley. Surely since you met Ulrich. We need to get to Sanchez fast. He'll never suspect you. Always has, says Frank. Always has. And now we are Frank, looking at Dessy. We're in handcuffs, and Dessy has a gun pointed towards us. So let's really find out what's going on here. Frank looks at Dessy, speaks to her. Even if he does, says Dessy, he thinks you won't pull the trigger. We know Ulrich's working for the Botter gang. We can pick her up anytime. Let's see, look at Dessy again. Frank instinctively decodes her tone and takes a closer look. Dessy's out of uniform, wearing an attractive cream suit, a frilly white blouse, a small black star on her left breast. She's trimmer, wearing red lipstick. And then Dessy continues the monologue. Or would you rather have Letitia back? Everything's possible, Frank. You know how we make history. We can go either way. We can make your life exquisite or painfully short. You're one of our best agents and also one of our worst. You were trained specifically for this job. You have no will. You're not an exile. You've never been an exile. You've been watched and healed every step of the way. The doctor in Nepal, the shaman in Bali, Tony, Toby, Paulo, Angelica, Gertrude, Letitia, Billy, Dr. Welch. They've all been working for us, Frank. Keeping you alive, keeping you healthy. Asleep, available. Now we're calling in our marker. We have to eliminate Carlos the Jackal before he blows up the free world. You're our sleeper. You're our MK Ultra man. You have no will. So here, dial your passport. No more dialectics. Ilich Sanchez is in Milan, teaching Russian at Berlitz. Your ticket's inside, first-class cabin. Oh, and here's your gun. So, I guess he ain't gonna need the handcuffs anymore. She gives him a gun. The handcuffs are off, and there's a shaving kit in the room. She hands him a black leather shaving kit with a distinctive bulge. I see, the gun is in the shaving kit. Frank's got his foot on the spiral staircase, got his right hand on the curving rail. He looks at Dessy. Dessy's brushing invisible crumbs off her jacket with squared pink fingernails. Dessy speaking. Oh, Frank. When it's over, would you mind coming to see me in San Francisco? The key's in the kit, 115 Goose Hollow Lane. Remember, Frank, I'm the only one who doesn't betray you. The kit, Frank, 115 Goose Hollow Lane. My key's in the kit. And with that, Dessy's gone. We're in the kitchenette. Meanwhile, off in Milan, Italy, Carlos. And a new chapter begins called Modern Man. So we're going to pause the game right here. That was chapter 47 called The Job. We'll be back with the next installment.